Thank you for coming out today. We are very excited to have you here. Just to let you know, applause, laughing, and crying is highly encouraged. And, we're going to do a lot of clapping for our speakers who are here and for the other presenters as well. One of the most frequently asked questions is, how many people are affected by visual snow? While I'll leave that question up to one of our experts, visual snow and its related symptoms are much more prevalent than most people realize. Our conference heard from people with visual snow from 21 different countries, including Brazil, England, Poland, Canada, Germany, France, Saudi Arabia, Morocco, Chile, Australia, China, and Japan, just to name a few. And I'm sure we have some people in here who have come from very long and far distance, and we can't wait to hear about that. I would like to begin with a short story this morning. There was a writer who drew his inspiration from the ocean. So before he put pen to paper, the writer made a habit of going for long walks on the beach. On this particular morning, he was walking along the shore after a big storm. He found a vast beach that was covered with starfish scattered in both directions. Off in the distance, the writer noticed a girl approaching. As the girl walked down the beach, the girl would pause every so often. As she grew closer, the writer could see that the girl was occasionally bending down to pick up an object and throw it into the ocean. The writer called out, "Good morning. May I ask what you're doing?" The girl looked up and replied, "Throwing starfish into the ocean. The storm has washed them up on the beach." The writer said, "But there must be tens of thousands of starfish on this beach. I'm afraid you won't really be able to make a difference." The girl bent down, picked up yet another starfish, and threw it into the ocean. Then she smiled and said, "It made a difference to that one." We're here to let you know that you make a difference and that's why we're here today. Our speakers come from around the world to share their wisdom and insights because each and every one of you make a difference to them. Those of you who work or study in medicine, we welcome and applaud your presence here, as well as those of you who will be watching this film. You are ahead of the curve. Your willingness to further your knowledge will be a tremendous benefit to your current and future patients. One of our goals for this conference was already accomplished. This conference has allowed these experts to meet one another, share information, and collaborate in the future. We are confident that the whole of this experience will be greater than the sum of its parts, and that the visual snow education and research will be the beneficiary. It's amazing to see the people that came out, and one of our goals is to create this community. We have created the Visual Snow Initiative, which is an extension of today's Visual Snow Conference. Our mission is to collaborate, educate, and cure. The Visual Snow Initiative will serve two main purposes. The first purpose is to increase awareness regarding visual snow and its related symptoms. As you know, we are filming today. Upon editing and completion, the film for this conference will be available on our new website, which is visualsnowinitiative.org. If you haven't already seen it, you can find it in the brochure. It's an amazing, amazing website. The release date of our film is expected in late summer of 2018. Along with the film, the Visual Snow Initiative was recently the sponsor of the Daytime Emmys held last week in Los Angeles. Four-time Emmy Award winner Lisa Liu, the executive producer, and has generally provided a voice for the forum for the Visual Snow Initiative to increase awareness via the daytime Emmys. Our sponsorship also means that securing segments featuring Visual Snow on Dr. Oz, The Doctors, Good Morning America, and other national network shows in the near future. Sierra Dom, the founder of the Visual Snow Conference and Initiative, met with the producer of The Doctors a few days ago. She secured a June taping on the Doctors TV show for the Visual Snow Initiative. The date for the airing will be posted on our new website. This exposure will be a valuable resource for both the medical community and those dealing with visual snow. It will also be instrumental in assisting and accomplishing our objectives. Sierra was also recently in Los Angeles to promote visual snow awareness through behind-the-scene players, as well as actors and activists in the social influencers. These were not limited to Ringo Starr, Tommy Davidson, Annalyn McCord, John Sally, Brittany Curran, Aaron Carter, Dr. Oz, one of my favorite, Larry King, Wayne Brady, and the cast of The Real, to name a few. The Getty images and photos, public service announcements filmed in Los Angeles, will be posted on visualsnowinitiative.org soon. The second purpose of the initiative's focus is to provide much needed research capital for the doctors and researchers who are working on this. We are interested in creating a global research fund. The objective is to raise money and provide it directly to those doctors and researchers who can make the most expeditious and effective use of research funds in the name of finding a cure for visual snow. Then and only then can we move from the cure of understanding to the cure. Our goal today, however, is for you to leave with the cure of understanding. We want you to regain perspective and lose much of the fear and anxiety that comes with seeking answers to questions about visual snow. When you go home, please know that there are smart, capable, and passionate people working diligently so we can accelerate research to find a cure. We do have some other news as well. A few weeks ago, the TV show 60 Minutes aired a segment entitled The Future Factory. The Future Factory is Massachusetts Institute of Technology's Media Lab, and what they do there is amazing. In their own words, the MIT Media Lab transcends known boundaries and disciplines by actively promoting unique anti-disciplinary culture that emboldens unconventional mixing and matching of seamless, disparate research areas. The lab creates disruptive technologies that happen at the edges, pioneering such areas as wearable computing, tangible interfaces, and effective computing. Today, faculty members, research staff, and students at the lab work in over 25 research groups and initiatives of more than 450 projects that range from digital approaches to treating neurological disorders to advanced imaging technologies that can see around the corner. Lab researchers are committed to delving into the questions not yet asked, whose answers can radically improve the way people live, learn, express themselves, work, and play. That was a serious mouthful, and very, very heady stuff indeed. How great would it be if MIT could focus their efforts towards finding a cure for visual snow? We think it would be a game changer. It is with this enthusiastic optimism and anticipation that I would like to announce the Visual Snow Initiative has secured a meeting on Monday with MIT professor Ed Boyden. Mr. Boyden is a professor of biological engineering and brain and cognitive science at the MIT Media Lab. The translation, Professor Boyden and his team developed the most advanced technologies and tools for analyzing and repairing the brain. The experts at MIT possess the most advanced technologies and know how to apply them. Our experts possess the vast body of medical and clinical knowledge. Together, we could work wonders and accelerate research. Our goal is to form a global partnership that will unlock the mysteries of visual snow. Very, very, very exciting stuff. You can find out more about this at our website, and it'll be updated as we make progress. In order to find a solution for anything, you must first acknowledge that it exists. Your presence here today means we're off to a great start. Today's exchange of information and ideas is to eliminate the myths, fears regarding visual snow. We encourage you to participate in our Q&A afterwards, so make sure that you're taking notes, you're writing down your questions, and we will get to as many of those as possible. In addition to our speakers, we want to thank the people who have worked tirelessly to make today possible. They are also making tomorrow happen for the Visual Snow Initiative. Leisha McGinnis. Leisha, can you stand up and wave? In the back. Colin Smith, founder of Terminus Agency, please stand up. Colin is responsible for the website. Martin Varro, CEO of Brandify. Martin's right in front of me. Martin and his team are working on the film. Stephen Yaman from Conscious Entertainment. Stephen put together a lot of the celebrities and a lot of the social media outreach that you will see. Lisa Liu with NBC Universal. Lisa could not be here today, but Lisa, we thank you, and I think we still give Lisa a big clap. And another unsung hero is Daisy Berman. She's not here, but without her, this conference would not have taken place. Daisy took care of all the logistics, making sure that the hotel and the conference center and emails got sent out, all those types of things that are so important.